Hello, fabulous Taurus and Taurus identifying people. Welcome to this Taurus inspired reading. This is a timeless reading and also in reality a signless reading, but I am working with the symbolism of the tarot cards and the symbolism of Western astrology to gain more insight, to maybe find a new perspective, a little bit of inspiration, and to maybe assist you in your little journey of self-reflection. So whenever you find this, and if the title is for you, then this could also be helpful. Let's look into what's going on right now, what the cards want to talk about. First part of the reading is a general energy. Second part of the reading, oh wow, is a relationship dynamic, and things are jumping out already. The cards are very, very loaded with information. Also the Aries reading I did before, there were a lot of jumpers, high energy. So I love the Princess of Pentacles jumping out because she is earth energy, which is also connected to Taurus. And the Princess of Pentacles is really just saying get ready for a new life, and she is in the past position, or what's influencing the situation right now. So the moment is changing, I suppose. The Princess of Pentacles, as you can see, is pregnant. You can see a little belly that she is carrying, and this is really a symbol for change, in a sense that sometimes we feel and can see the change growing in us, but it has not come out of us yet, but we can already see the changes within us and sense and feel the changes within us, and we are really creating a new life. We're creating something very, very new. This is of course a metaphorical thing. You don't have to be pregnant, but maybe you were pregnant, maybe you are pregnant, maybe that's also something that you are experiencing right now, but it could also be just a new idea that you want to manifest, and you can already feel it building within yourself. So change is happening, that's for sure. Change is stability also, which is an Aleister Crowley quote. And wow, okay, we are really moving out of something. Yeah, it is a strong manifesting energy. So it seems like you've really manifested this change. Maybe you've even manifested a baby. I do have a Taurus friend, one of my best friends, who did have a baby not too long ago, so this is very fitting. But it is more like an idea also that we can do things, that we can manifest things, that we are really capable also of initiating change, which is the magician. The magician really knows how to make things happen, and he has all the tools in his hands. So you've started this new journey already, I think. This is not something that is just before us. I think it's already started, and we are right in the middle of it. And we can see that it's happening, and we can see that it's very, very real. So yeah, good for you, man, or woman, or in between. Ooh, yes, the universe card. This is just ascension, because also the way how the cards want to come out, they kind of ascend. I'm just, sorry, I'm looking at my second camera here so I can give you a good picture. The universe card is really the end goal, in a sense, that we are really arriving at this portal into a new life. And it's also kind of in this case, it's really the peak of this experience before we really move through into a new dimension of experiencing it, or experiencing life. It's a very, very beautiful card, and she is dancing, as you can see, with the snake of transformation, the eye of Horus, which is the ultimate truth, cannot really touch her anymore, because she has all the tools and all the skills to also handle the truth and dance with the ultimate truth, which is sometimes, it's not easy. Truth sometimes can be harsh, truth can be tough, truth can be hard to handle, but we've learned how to really react and dance with the universe in its essence. So it's just very beautiful. I don't know. I don't even want to use other words because this is just perfection. So let's see where this leads us, or where this might lead us, or what we are seeing in front of us that we are stepping into right now, this new phase of life. Ooh, 5 of Pentacles. Well, you know, once it goes up, then it might have to go down. But it's not... And this can also be us realizing what we have to let go of. And it seems a lot like... Because this is a Taurus card, we cannot forget. The 5 of Pentacles is Mercury in Taurus. And that's two things. Mercury in Taurus is not a great combination, because Mercury is all about ideas and about speed and about fast moving energy. And Taurus is very in the now, in the... grounded in reality, keeping things pretty and beautiful and stable. And Mercury is like, let's go there, let's go this, let's go do that, and let's have all these experiences. And this is also the 8 of Wands that we have on the bottom of the deck as well. So we have, I think, the challenge right now, or the realization right now, stepping into this new experience of life and existence, is how do we combine the fire and all the ideas and all the inspiration and all the desires for movement and travel, maybe even, and learning and expanding, with staying in a stable and grounded place that we've established for ourselves right here. And how do we balance out those things? And how do we not hold on too much to the idea that we could lose something, or that something could not be there anymore once we are abandoning it, or that it has to be hard to be moving and to have experiences and do all these things and go after your ideas and go after your passions. So this is, I think, this is the new you that is experiencing this maybe contradiction, and that is trying to work out how to work with that. Because we will always have things that we could lose, we will always have things that we could worry about, we will always have things that are very valuable to us, that we don't want to sacrifice. But at the same time, we still want movement, we want life, we want inspiration, we want experiences. So how do we combine that, and how do we also feel like what we have and how we have it is enough? Because the 5 of Pentacles is also a card of worry, that things, we are only afraid of losing something if we're afraid that we cannot getting things anymore, maybe somewhere else, you know. So that's the kind of thing that is on this table right now, and it's very interesting. But I think it will be a fast month still to be able to move out of this, because with the 8 of Wands we do have a lot of fast moving energy and a lot of inspired energy, and also it's an energy of growth, because it is Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is definitely spiritual growth, learning, maybe even traveling, maybe even expanding your horizons, you know. So this is a moment of learning. This is a strong moment of learning, and learning quick and fast. So okay, let's look at relationships. This could be any relationship, doesn't have to be romantic, but of course it can be romantic. Please check out my description box. Please like, subscribe, comment if you are new here, and if you want to support this channel, you see all the information how you can do that. And also personal readings are open, and if you're interested, you can also check out how that works in the description box on my website. So yeah, this other person, let's see, or energies that are surrounding you, that you are attracting right now. Six of Swords. Well, somebody is curious and open also maybe to travel to this new place with you. We have a Six of Swords. Six of Swords, as you can see, they're driving, or there's, yeah, driving, I guess, on this boat to this island in front of them. And there's two people in this boat. So it is about exploring new territories, very much so, and mostly in your mind. I mean, this is, of course, symbolic metaphor, but the swords speak about our mind, everything that we explore also in our higher consciousness and higher learning. So it seems very much like somebody wants to explore new territories with you, because we have been talking so much about new territories, and in this card it just comes through really beautifully with these two people. And maybe you're looking for a personal island with somebody, or somebody is looking for a personal island with a person, you know, a safe island, a new island, a refreshing island. Maybe that's all intuitively coming through for me. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, because Aquarius is also in this card, in the Six of Swords, or any air sign, Libra and Gemini. So yeah, somebody is ready for this journey, if you're wondering. Six of Coins in the reverse. Well, it seems like for you, it feels like with the Six of Coins, well, yeah, if we are in a Five of Coins energy, then we are not just yet in the Six of Coins, and the Six of Coins is in the reverse. So maybe for you, a relationship or a relationship dynamic with certain people feels like not so grounded in reality when it comes to balance, even though you understand their idea of a balanced mind, because we have 6 and 6, and the Six of Swords is a balanced mind that is capable of exploring and going into new territories. But it's, as I said, mostly in the mind. The Six of Pentacles is mostly in reality, in the now. So it could feel a little bit like, yeah, that's nice that you have all these ideas that we could do, or that you want to do all these things, explore all these things, learn all these things. But I'm more concerned about the now, and I don't know, the dishes, or who's going to cook tonight, or because I feel like I'm doing more than I'm supposed to, or this is not evened out, this is not balanced. This could be in a partnership, in a closer relationship, this could be the case. It could also feel like that you don't have the resources anymore to go on these adventures with somebody, or even if it's a new person, you know, you don't have the resources to travel so far in the mind with somebody, because you're concerned more with the everyday and the now, and you know, the things that need to be done and that need to be manifested and that need to be real. Just make sure, I think, because the Six of Coins in the reverse could also be type of a breadcrumbing energy, that we make sure that we see the value everybody brings, you know, because sometimes somebody brings a lot of value by having really good ideas and being very curious and being very open and being very smart and exploring territories of knowledge, while for us, it might not have the same value, but maybe we will benefit from it eventually. So, but something, yeah, feels somewhat unbalanced, and I'm getting, my back starts really being tense right now. So, I don't know. Maybe you feel very tensed up about this. Ooh, Page of Swords. Yeah, talk. It's weird because we have an Ace of Swords in the reverse, and we have a Page of Swords here that is mirroring. And what we want to do with this combination of cards, I think, is we want to really be curious and learn and ask a lot of questions. And I think both of the people involved, or both parties involved, should do that. And I think both of the parties involved want to do that. Everybody wants to understand the other person. And until then, it might just take some time to really gain clarity. It is important right now to be as open as possible, and I think as honest as possible, because with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, we might, even if we just communicate that we don't know, or we are not certain, or we are not sure, because I think this is what's happening here right now. We don't have this clear idea, we don't have the clarity that we need to move forward, but we can only figure that out by really communicating and talking and learning, especially about another person, and exchanging ideas. And it could be a fun little thing to figure things out together here, you know, because the Page of Swords both are very curious and really enjoy learning as well. So the Page of Swords, I think of, you know, it's young Sheldon. If you watch Big Bang Theory or young Sheldon, the Page of Swords is, you know, young Sheldon. He can be a little smug at times and condescending because he thinks he's smarter than anybody, but that's more when he's in the reverse. Upright, he's just a very smart and intelligent young personality that wants to learn and wants to find answers and wants to figure out a good way to move forward. And with the Six of Swords from this other person, you have somebody who is very, very smart and understands strategy really well. And I think now it's more about how do we really implement those ideas and those strategies. How can we really make it work? Because it seems like it doesn't work the way it's supposed to, and it feels like we have to worry about certain things here, that it's not enough, or that it's not manifesting in reality the way we imagine it. But it is, I think, really about opening yourself up to understanding and finding your own truth and your own clarity, and therefore being able also to share that, because that's a little bit of the difficulty right here with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, to find that moment of understanding that is very clear. Let's see what the oracle cards have to say. These oracle cards are paraphrasings of famous artists throughout history, and I find them very, very inspiring. So let's see. Again, he came out also in the Aries reading, and it was very fascinating. Tizian, this guy, old school guy. So he says, go viral, not bacterial. And I needed a moment to figure that out. In these newer times, of course, it is about, you know, influencing people on social media or whatever. But I think in olden times, it is more like how do we find, how can we attach to a thought of a person, or attach to a system of a person and influence them in a way. It's a little manipulative, this card, but I don't think it necessarily needs to be, you know, we don't need to necessarily manipulate somebody in a bad way if we want to see it really scientifically speaking. Of course, a virus is most of the time destructive, but how can we maybe be a constructive virus? You know, how can we maybe put a seed into a person's mind, or the other way around? Maybe somebody can put a seed in our minds, and through these conversations we can totally do that. And it's also the power of suggestion, you know. There is definitely a power in suggestion, and I think through these conversations we can really do that. Then he's also saying a flattered client is a repeat client. Maybe work with a little flattery, even though that's maybe not the, you know, most honest way or the most, I don't know, maybe it is honest. You know, flattery doesn't need to be dishonest. But if you want to work with somebody in the long term, of course they have to feel like they are valued and they are appreciated. So that's what's coming through. And then we have your personality can be as colorful as your canvas. Love that. So yeah, you don't have to hold back just because you have to maybe use some little more refined techniques to get through to somebody. It doesn't mean that you have to be somebody else, if you know what I mean. Ooh, love that. Very, very sophisticated reading. All right, Taurus, please check out my description box, as I said already, and if you want to support this channel, you can. You find all the information how you can do that down there. Also, personal readings are open if you're interested. You find also the information down there. I'm also an artist and musician. I will, for people who live in Vienna or in Europe, are in Europe for some reason, I'm having an exhibition coming up, I'm having concerts coming up, so you can also check that out on my website. So I hope that, yeah, I'll see you again. I hope you have a great October, and I hope that you tune in next time. So goodbye.